What's up, fight fans? Thank you once again for coming through. Much appreciated. Remember, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. All right, let's talk about another welterweight fight that could be more exciting than people think. Right, Danny Garcia, former 140-pound champion, former 147 champion, takes on Bam Rios, former champion himself at 140. I know definitely at 135. I'm trying to think. Did he hold a belt at 140? Can't remember. All right, anyway, so Bam Rios versus Danny Garcia, good fight. A lot of people are sleeping on Brandon Rios, and I don't know why. You look at his record, and this guy has lost 3 times. Manny Pacquiao, what's a shame. Timothy Bradley, what's a shame. And Mike Alvarado, who he has beaten twice and lost once, right? That's not a bad record, people. It's not a bad record. But I think people look at him as though he's done, he's wasted, there's nothing left. I think there's a lot left from Brandon Rios. I think there's a lot left. I saw him hitting the pads recently, and I think he looked good. He looked sharp. He looked strong. He looked quite big. I don't know what he's boiling himself down from, but he looked at least 165, 170. I know there's always been a problem about his weight, so they've got to manage that. But if they can get him down comfortably to 147, they should do, man. This guy used to fight at 135. Then he's going to be very, very strong and big on the night. Danny Garcia, people are very, very split on Danny Garcia, right? I'm one of those people. I don't know if he is a good boxer, a great boxer, a cherry picker. I'm not sure. But one thing I will say about this cherry picking, and a lot of people talk about he's a cherry picker. You look at his record, even early on in his record, he hasn't cherry picked as much as you think. I think the one that obviously does stand out is Rod Salka, you know, and I understand that. But I even remember Danny Garcia years ago fighting the likes of Ashley Theophane. Years ago, I actually thought he lost that fight, but he got a split decision win. Kendall Holt, when Kendall Holt was still serviceable, again, split decision. He was supposed to lose to Amir Khan, knocked him out. He was supposed to lose to Matisse, stopped him. Zab Judah was extremely fired up. I think probably the best Zab Judah I've seen in years beat him. Who else? Lamont Peterson beat him. Close fight again. And then Keith Thurman, very, very close fight, split decision. So those are some names. Danny Garcia doesn't cherry pick all the time. Even Herrera again, a close fight, got the win. Those are not bums. So I think the cherry picker tag is going to stick. It's just one of those things, but I don't think it's warranted as much as people give it. I don't think he is much of a cherry picker. I think he's fought decent names. I think, look, could he have fought better names? Absolutely. And I think with this win, he probably will, if he wins. The thing about Danny Garcia is when the back's against the wall and when everyone's expecting him not to win, he somehow pulls out a very good performance. I've seen it. When he's not supposed to win, when you think, oh, Danny Garcia's losing this one, he seems to get a good performance. It's when he's favourite to win, I think we see a slack and almost, I dare say, shit Danny Garcia. And that's my question for him in this fight. He's favourite to win this fight. And I don't know if he knows that as well, and his dad knows that. And I don't know if he then takes 10% off in training, takes 10% off in sparring, takes 10% off of sprints and his road work. And that 10% against, if you like, quote-unquote, elite fighters is a lot. And I sometimes feel against the ones he's supposed to lose, the ones that everyone thinks he's going to lose, i.e. Matisse and Khan, I think he's balls to the wall training. If he thinks he can just walk through Brandon Rios, I don't think it's going to be that easy. But if he's preparing for Brandon Rios like the way he prepared for Khan, Judah, Matisse, Peterson, then Danny Garcia wins and he fights for big titles in 2018. It's all ifs, and it's all on Danny Garcia. But like I said, don't slip on Rios. Rios comes to fight. Rios will make this exciting. And if Danny Garcia is off his A game, could be a shock. Could be.